I bought a piece of land at 150,000. When I was thinking about what I could do in that piece of land, I realized that the best investment that I could ever do is to plant trees in that piece of land, because at the moment I have money to do construction or to do anything that is that requires money. So I decided to plant 100 trees. I made my calculations after 10 years from now, because I'm currently in my 20s, in my mid-20s. So I made my calculation and realized that at the moment I'll be at 35, those trees will be very big. So at that moment I'll cut those trees and use them to do some more investments and to pay for my kids' school fees and to do other businesses. Africa, we have a lot of resources, but we don't know how to use them. You have a very big piece of land. I only had a very small piece of land, but I decided, since I had no business with the land at the moment, so I was thinking of what I could do. I decided to plant trees in that piece of land. What of you? I know you have a very big piece of land. You have 5 acres, you have 100 acres, you have 2 acres, you have 1 acre, you have a half acre, you have that piece of land, but you don't have anything that you are planning with it. You don't have any current plan with your land. What do? Do this. At the moment, just go and plant 100 trees in that land. You are at 20 years, you are at 30 years, you are at 40 years. At the moment you will be 10 years older. Just imagine a tree that is 10 years old. How big is it? How much will it cost if you decide to sell that tree? Go and plant trees in that piece of land that you are not using at the moment. The first step to financial freedom is knowing how you manage your finances. Even though you earn a lot of money, it doesn't matter how much you earn, but as long as you don't know how to manage your funds, you are just doing nothing. I want to urge you that if you want to succeed in your life, if you want to become one of the most successful person in the world, you need to know how to manage your funds. If you are earning, let me use a very real example. If you are earning 10,000 a month, or if you are having your own business and you are earning 1,000 every day, you need to divide in that money. You need to divide 50% for expenses, 30% for savings, and 20% dividing into it, 10% for emergencies and 10% for learning. If you can divide your funds into those four parts, then you can manage your funds. Step number 2 you need to take, if you need to get freedom to your finances, you need to clear your debts. If you have debts, make sure you clear them by now, as early as now. You cannot make a step in your life as a business person, as a boss, as someone, as a CEO. You need to know how to manage debts. Don't be that person who takes debts every day. You need to fear debts. You need to stop taking debts, especially when you don't need those things. Step number 3 you need to take right now is to stop buying things you don't need now, because you will sell them at the moment when you will be in need of them. So don't buy things that you don't need now. Buy the things that you need at the moment, and the money that you have that you could buy those other things that you are not in need of, you need to save that money, because saving will help you at a point where you cannot be helped by your friend. So if you can learn how to save, then that is just one way of learning how to become financial free.